Hi everyone, this is Neil Writer, also known as the Wax Whisperer. Thank you for joining me in my latest video. We have here a patient who attended with a really blocked and impacted left ear, and this earwax impaction extends right from the entrance, and you can normally tell when we're at the entrance of the ear because of all the hairs. So the outer third of the ear canal, the cartilaginous portion, the middle layer of skin, the dermis, contains hair follicles, which are only present in the outer third of the ear canal. The skin that lines the inner two-thirds, the bony part, it only has the outer layer of skin, the epidermis, where there's no hair follicles. So whenever you see hair like this protruding from the canal wall, you know you're on the cartilaginous portion. In addition, where right near the entrance to the right here, so on the posterior canal wall of the entrance, that's where the majority of the hairs are in the ear. So that's another good key landmark to know whereabouts you are in the ear. So if you're watching this video or other videos and you're wondering how deep the wax is, that's probably one of the first landmarks that you look for. Now, this patient has got quite a narrow, bendy ear canal, and the wax, as you will see, it's really compressed and impacted. It's solidified. And what I'm trying to do is bring it down off the roof of the ear canal wall, but it's so stubbornly attached that it's not really moving much, even when I'm forcing it with the instrument. So I've decided to go to the back part of the ear canal, and you may have seen the wax lift off the canal wall slightly. And where I am now, here at the bottom, this is narrowing the patient's gut. It's a very deep valley, and the wax is trapped in there. It's just beyond the second bend of their ear canal. And so I'm just trying to stretch the ear open a bit more. This is again at the floor of the ear canal. I'm trying to lift it up and release it from the base of the ear canal wall. But in addition to it being really impacted, it's got this thick layer of skin that's enveloped the wax plug. And this skin is also attached itself to the canal wall. So the skin that's enveloped the wax plug was originally at one time lining the canal wall. As there's a layer of epithelial skin cells which forms the epidermis, the outer layer of skin. And the epidermis skin, it dies, it sheds, and it's replaced by an underlayer of epidermis skin. So when the skin dies in the ear, it normally, in most instances, migrates outwards out of the ear. Naturally, it's a phenomenon unique to our ears, where we have sideways migration of dead skin cells, and our ears have evolved to have that ability. Otherwise, everyone's ears would be full of dead skin. But in this patient, that skin, it's just enveloped itself around the wax plug. I'm trying to go to the roof of the ear canal there with the Jobson horn, trying to bring it away, but it just wasn't enough space there. And the only way I could have used the Jobson horn really now is to embed it into the wax plug itself. But by doing that, you could push it further in and it'd be uncomfortable. So I've just gone back to performing microsuction, and I'm just wriggling it left to right, just trying to loosen it a bit more. And I feel like I'm getting some traction now. I can feel the wax plug moving. It's loosening its grip against the canal wall, so the canal wall has got less of a hold of it, and I'm going back again. So I'm just working on the southern hemisphere.